The bad news is that we have not reached an agreement, and I think that's bad news for Iran much more than it's bad news for the United States of America. So we go back to the United States having not come to an agreement. We've made very clear what our red lines are. We've made that as clear as we possibly could, and they have chosen not to accept our terms.
Strategic deployment has shifted from a mere deterrent to an active operational reality. While the headlines focus on the fallout of the Islamabad talks, a massive concentration of naval power is currently moving into position. This is not just about a single vessel, it is about a layered steel wall designed to enforce a full-scale maritime blockade. The world is watching the Strait of Hormuz, but the real story is the sheer volume of tonnage the United States has moved into these narrow waters. This force posture is being described as the most significant military buildup in the Middle East since 2003. And the implications for global energy and security are unprecedented. USS Gerald R. Ford and its strike group represent the tip of the spear in this current maritime theater. This advanced nuclear-powered carrier, originally diverted in late 2025, has returned to the region with a massive air wing of F-35C Lightning II jets. Joining it is the USS Abraham Lincoln, which arrived earlier this year to anchor the southern approaches in the Arabian Sea. Together, these two carrier strike groups create a dual-carrier presence that the U.S. military only utilizes during high-intensity operations. This concentration allows for 24-hour flight operations and a surveillance umbrella that covers every square mile of the Persian Gulf, the Gulf of Oman, and the critical choke points of the Arabian Peninsula. Maritime interdiction has become the primary mission as of this week. Following the directive to halt all shipping entering or leaving Iranian ports, Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers have formed a tight perimeter around Bandar Abbas and Bushehr. These ships, equipped with the Aegis combat system, are not working alone. They are supported by the amphibious assault ship USS Tripoli, which recently reached the area carrying thousands of specialized troops. This isn't just a naval presence, it is a layered control architecture that uses P-8A Poseidon patrol aircraft and unmanned systems to ensure that nothing moves through these waters without being identified and tracked by Central Command. Operational readiness is at a breaking point across the wider theater. Beyond the carriers, the U.S. has reinforced its air power by relocating F-15E Strike Eagles to bases in Jordan and utilizing the massive RAF Fairford for heavy bomber support. The naval blockade has turned the region into a pressure cooker, with Iran's Revolutionary Guard warning of a deadly vortex in response to the tightening net. With 17 Iranian warships already reported destroyed in recent skirmishes, the presence of these carriers serves as a final warning. The strategy has shifted from containing a threat to physically dismantling the logistical resilience of a regional power. And as the steel wall tightens, the window for a non-military solution is rapidly closing.